David Johnson here with Ole Miss true freshman shortstop Mikayla Allee. Mikayla, you have kind of been one of the unsung heroes down the stretch run for Ole Miss. You had an incredible Oxford regional tournament, and I want to start off with that. Let's talk about how you played so well over the weekend, not only at the plate, but also in the field. You made some pretty impressive stabs at shortstop.
I think my inexperience as a freshman kind of helps me out just because I don't know how big these games really are. I mean, I'm still just going out there and I'm playing it just like the other 50 games I've played as the true freshman that I am. And so I think that that's helped me out. And also it's just a different kind of an adrenaline that goes through you. And so everything kind of just starts to happen naturally. You have no time to think about anything with how fast these girls are, with the best 64 teams you're playing against. And so I think that kind of just helps me out in the long run.
Okay, when you think about shortstops, you don't often think about power hitters. Coach Smith says he thinks you can hit for power in the future, but there aren't too many, if any, freshmen in America that have taken Kelly Barnhill and Summer Ellison deep this year. You've got your 2 home runs off 2 of the best pitchers in the college game. Talk about that just for a second.
So I think the last home run that I had, I mean, again, I'm not really one to be hitting a bunch of home runs. I only have 2 this season, so I mean, I'm not a huge home run hitter.
But they arguably came off 2 of the best pitchers in college softball.
Yeah, so I mean, I get lucky, I guess, sometimes, and I mean, maybe the wind's blowing a little bit and it pushes the ball over the fence, but I just try to hit the line drives like the double that I had to lead off the 7th. Like, that's the kind of hitter that I really am, and so even when the ball's going out, I'm sprinting as hard as I can because I'm not so used to hitting the ball over the fence. Maybe I am a power hitter in the future. I don't know. That'd be really cool. But, I mean, again, I'm just going to keep trying to do what I do as a 9-hole hitter. And my job is just to get on base and turn the lineup over. And I think I've done a good job this year with it, even though I had a slow start at the beginning of this year. And so I've just done my job as a 9-hole hitter.
I want to talk a little bit about your glove work, which has been outstanding. You seem to never feel any pressure, no matter what the situation is. You're generally pretty steady at shortstop and at times dynamic. I mean, talk about that. Talk about your prowess out in the field. Talk about the pressure situations that you seem to kind of relish out there.
I mean, I'm really thankful that I got the opportunity to be playing my spot that I've always played my entire life, and so that's just a luxury in itself. And so, I mean, again, like I said before, I've played shortstop my entire life, and so it's just a natural thing for me to do. It's natural for me to go out there. I was really blessed, and I have a God-given talent of me just doing well at defense, and I always have my defense to back me up. Even when my hitting's up and down, I always have my defense to always help me out and keep me on the field, to keep the team, in the game and help us win, because I do believe that defense wins championships. And so it's really nice to be able to go out there and always have a confident glove, even though my bat may not always be there.
You talk about your bat not always being there. You started this year 0 for 23 at the plate, but you've raised that batting average very considerably down the stretch. What are you seeing differently when you stand in the box?
I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. And so, I mean, 0 for 23, that sucks. But now, ever since the Florida series, I've really just stepped up and shown the kind of hitter that I actually can be, and the kind of person I can be to contribute to this team. And so I think that a lot of my success now is just the coach's confidence that they've always had in me. It's nice to just be able to step out of the box and look down the third baseline and just see Coach Smith's face with confidence in me, like not looking at me like I'm just a for sure out. And so that's helped me out a lot. And then just my coaches talking to me and talking me through how this is the best pitching that you've ever seen. You've never seen pitching like this before. Don't get frustrated and stuff. And so it's been a lot of more mental kind of build up than it has been physical. And so I'm just thankful that I've had the opportunity to be able to start almost every single game and play every single game and help my team out every single game.
You're in Oxford, Mississippi, a long way from your California roots, but you've got friends coming. You're out of the national powerhouse Norco High School out in California. Two more Norco standouts will be on this team next year in Paige Smith and Reagan Shane. How excited are you to have those familiar faces join you and your teammates here?
I'm super excited. I mean, they're my best friends, and so I'm going to be able to be playing with my best friends on the field again. And so even though last year was my last game playing with them at Norco High School, I still have these next three years to play with them for me. And so I'm really excited, and I have Mark Smith to thank for me to be here. So thank you, Mark, for getting me here, and I'm really excited to be playing with Paige and Reagan again.
Okay, thank you so much, Mikayla.
Thanks.